if you'd like to see that, or let your friends, relatives, whoever know that you'll be live streaming and spotlight on sportsandevents.net. And it's also on a YouTube channel after this weekend, and it will be out on the YouTube channel too. So Ray Scriven, Mark Walters will be in the booth. I'm sure he'll have some special guests along the way, asking you maybe to go in the booth and talk, and some of us who won't let in the booth and talk. So.
Okay, guys, I'm sure you can hear the announcements in the back. Bear with us. Kind of the first live stream of the year. So we're trying to get this off the ground this year. Sweeper, we're over 20, I think, for entries for this year. Big doubles tournament tomorrow, 8:30 and 1 o'clock squad times. Nothing to do, come on down. $5,000 based on 96 teams. So I believe we're up and running. Anybody watching, give me a shout out on the phone, give me a text message, so we know how things are running. Co-host Mr. Walters kind of making his way in here. I'm sure I'll have those headphones on in a minute.
I can't get that over. My head does it.
As Mike is live, and as usual, he is entertaining. Are they too loud for you, sir?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah.
Better?
No.
Volume, maybe over there. If they're too loud, you might have to put up with me. Good, bad, or otherwise.
That's better.
Is that better? All right, there you go. We found a lever for Mark to be not quite so blasted. I'm talking, buddy. You getting any better?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, there you go. There you go.
How about you?
Hey, I can hear you loud and clear, Marky.
Okay. All right, so this is our first crack at this year, Ray.
Yeah, well, it's been a long layoff, Marky.
Yeah, and you've had a lot going on.
More than I care to mention at this point. But we're up and running anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's a good thing.
Make the best of it. We got a couple lids out here tonight. Thought you had one on.
I did.
Yeah, well.
But I decided I'm not going to put this over with the headphones.
Okay,
I
well.
mean, what they say is like putting lipstick on a pig.
Same
type deal.
Entertaining, folks. I told you. Oh, Lordy.
So we've got 22 tonight?
Yeah, somewhere's around there. Was hoping for a little more, but it's early, and unbeknownst to me, we run up against a tournament up to Dom's in Rochester. Wish all the guys up there the best of luck. I don't know who was first on the schedule, but if we were second on the schedule, I'm sorry I stepped on any toes, but it's tough in the bowling world anymore. There's tournaments in a lot of places.
Yep, and it's all what you want to bowl. I mean, this is going to be a little harder pattern here. It's not a house shot or even a modified house shot. I don't know how the Sphinx plays. I have no idea. All I never knew the Sphinx was in some country with a bad nose.
We're going to learn.
Yeah, we're going to find out. They all look like they're trying to play way out from what I can tell in practice anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And they're not very successful as of right now. But.
Well, we'll see how it breaks down. Tomorrow's pattern is yet to be determined. We have two thoughts in mind. It's either this or Alcatraz. So we'll see how that works out after tonight. Some familiar faces in the house.
Yep. Is the plan trying to be fair but somewhat difficult?
Correct.
Not over. You're not a. I'm going to shoot you in the every time you pull the trigger.
Yeah. We would like to make it playable.
Yeah.
But you have to make shots at the same time. So,
which is what most of these guys are looking for anyway.
Well, I think so. These guys that's out here, they realize what it's going to be. Couple house bowlers.
Yeah, I see a couple with very surprised looks on their face right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Charlie Millard, they're just throwing a shot on lane 26.
8'10" or 6'10".
Yeah,
4'10".
4'10". He's a player, travels a lot. Just trying to find something to match up with, I'm sure, early. I do see Brad Angelo
He's
someplace around here.
29-30. He's starting on 30, actually.
Okay, then he'll
He's
probably
going with
work his way this way.
Tom Sorcy, I guess.
Yeah.
But he moving to landing on 3, right?
Yeah. So you'll get a chance to see everybody. I mean, our cameras are all over the place here tonight. And if we get a big game going, we can definitely roll the camera down that way. But see one of the tournament directors here.
Your lovely bride, Donna.
Yeah, she'll be coming to interview here shortly. She's on working her way down, handing out recaps. I think she's trying to duck the camera.
Tom Humphrey wearing his skid lid, bowling with his buddy Paul Bryan.
Yeah. That's their new uniforms, I think.
Well, I think that's in reference for Jeff Lance, doing that too.
Oh, that could
Jeff
be.
Jeff wears that all the time.
Yeah. Paulie Bryan's got that.
He's got his on. He let me borrow one of his hats.
Did he? Is that where you stole that? Borrowed that hat
He
from?
says, here, you try this on. Back to what I said, lipstick on a pig. He's not going to do a lot here.
So, we got 4 games tonight, folks. Total score wins. Paying 6 spots, I believe.
5,
so,
I think.
5 spots?
Yep,
okay.
I think that's what Don said.
Tomorrow morning, 8:30 squad, and if you haven't signed up yet, that may be the squad to catch because the top 2 teams off of that squad, first score is 300, second score is 200. So you're going to make money, if you're in the top 2 off the 8:30 squad tomorrow morning, regardless of how many's on the squad.
Which is a great idea to bring them in, too, for the early squad.
Well, if we had any hopes of filling, we had to fill that first squad.
Right.
So that was the idea behind it. We'll see how it works out. This is our only the second year. I think the sweeper's about the same size. Wasn't it this year?
Did we have a sweeper last year?
No, we had a Friday night squad, as a matter of fact.
That's right. That's what I thought. I didn't think we had a sweeper for whatever reason.
Yeah, we had a Friday night squad. We guaranteed 2 or 3 teams off of that Friday night squad.
Right.
A few questions and comments about that, so we thought we'd change it up, trying to appease what people's looking for.
Well, the other side of it too, Ray, if you go this way, you give the singles a chance to say, geez, if I don't have a partner, maybe somebody tonight I can match up with.
Yeah.
And bowl doubles tomorrow too. And you got 2 cracks at it tomorrow, and there's still time. So
Sure.
That being said, it's not a bad idea to give them, whether it's the same look or not we're going to have tomorrow, it is what it is. So
I'm going to move this camera down here, Mark, as long as we're still in practice.
Sure.
Down here right in front of us. One of the local, last year was a youth high school bowler, moved up, Timmy Woodcock. He enjoys bowling on this stuff. Young man, got a lot to learn, but he's out here with his shoes laced up and giving it his best shot.
Yeah, he is. Tim's come a long way. This hard stuff has made him a better bowler.
It has. I think we're going to see that Mr. Tommy Humphrey, the dude with the lid here, on 16 making a shot. Here he comes. Tommy rolls it good. Been off on injury for a few years, just getting back.
Yeah, he got that big toe issue taken care of. He's having trouble with his planting foot. Tom's always been a real top-of-the-line player.
Oh, yeah.
And he's played on everything. He's finished twice. Twice he's finished second in the Hoinky Classic out in Cincinnati.
Yep.
I think we're going to see a lot of different ways to play this condition, Ray.
I believe, because you're seeing them in practice, kind of feeling it all over.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Now, Tommy's playing just about straight up 15, a little bit of wrinkle.
Yep.
And I don't know what he's throwing. He's throwing a Brunswick. It looks to me like he said it's not. It's a
zone.
It's a zone. So is that your thing?
I believe it might be, Marky. That was back in the 90s, I think, when they come out.
Yeah, and it says zone vintage. So I assume that it's a new version. But
that could be.
Yeah. I wanted to bring back that Ebonite Mission 2 deal.
Yeah.
You see where he's playing? He's playing pretty straight.
Yeah, he is. We put some surface on that. The bowling center here purchased a new innovative mill drill last week, Haas machine. So we're back in the pro shop business here. Actually had to replug that ball for Tommy and got it ready for today and put it on the Haas machine, put a little surface on it.
The black one? The one
Yeah.
He told me that that's the best thumb he's not had to put anything with it. He said he's really pleased with the way you guys did the thumb.
Well, so
that's a big deal because Tommy's a field player.
He is,
you know?
and I guess we got lucky there.
He doesn't throw those compliments out willy-nilly. I mean, when he tells me, Marky, that was a real good fit, he says, I'm real happy, that's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. That's, can we do that every time? We'd like to think we could, but
duplicating's tough. I don't care.
It is.
It doesn't matter what kind of machine you got.
But I got to tell you, this innovative machine is good to like a thousandths of an inch or 100 thousandths, whatever. It's all digital readout. And I guess I'm doing a little advertising for the pro shop. But
no, I don't blame you. But you guys have been drilling an awful lot lately since you got it. From what I understand, you guys are just right at it all the time.
My son coming into town, and he wanted to change his span and pitches a little bit. So I was here last night till 10:30, 11 o'clock with him.
Really? Just drilling?
Just, plugging and drilling. And Vice has this new plug out. They don't call it Quick Plug. But it is the same material as the cover stock on a bowling ball now.
Really?
It dries in 5 minutes. You can drill it in 45 minutes. So we've had a couple people since last Thursday when we brought the machine in. Look, I got a bowl tomorrow night. What's the chances of getting it done? And they know that it's 24-hour cure time with the older plug.
Right.
And they go, well, you probably can't get it done. I don't even know why I asked. And I go, no, I'll give it to you in an hour. And they just look at me.
I may have to have you do that with my plastic ball.
Well, there you go.
You know what kind of shape my plastic ball is?
Well, I don't know why. You don't throw it much.
I had to throw it Tuesday a lot.
Well, every now and then. But, so how's your bowling going this year, Marky? I had a couple honor scores already.
Yeah, I've had early in the year. I started really well. I've had, averaging 240 3 times a week. I'm bowling great. I'm just a house player. Understand that. I'm not playing this hard stuff.
Right. Well,
at 61, at my age, I don't really need to go out and do this anymore. I'm not going to beat my brains out. To me, I can bowl league, have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it's kind of an entertainment value. I mean, you and I bowled together now for quite some time.
Yeah.
With or without being on the same team.
Right.
In the last few years.
Same team.
2 nights a week, yeah.
For years, though, we bowled together and, on the same team.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, well, looks like practice is pretty much wrapping up, and players are ready for score. Yeah. Timmy made the
Tim
camera.
Woodcock makes his first
debut.
TV debut, throws it in the ditch. That's okay, Tim. You'll see a lot of them.
What's
today,
the over-under on the spare?
I'm giving him 80-20 against.
All right. I think he makes the spare.
I don't know what's the over-under keeping it on the lane.
Well, where he's playing
he's
tough.
got one or the other. He's got to make it.
Yeah, where he's playing tough, that's for sure. Paul Bryant,
a member of the motive staff.
And there you go. He is national. Yeah, regional staff, I
Regional
believe.
staff.
That looks good, Timmy. Well, 9.
Stone 5.
Just like leaving a 10-pin and missing it. No big deal. Some youngsters in the house tonight, Marky.
Yeah, there is. Mike Leary, local guy. Mike Ross, Eddie Myers, Jim Schambacher. Relatively young man here.
Yep, absolutely.
I see they got a kid down there that bowled with Junior Gold, Sam McDonald.
Sam McDonald, yes. Yep. 4 games tonight, guys. 4 games done. Total score wins.
And we'll start it all over again at 8:30 in the morning, right?
8:30 in the morning's first squad. Yes, sir. Where'd you steal that good 8 o'clock coffee from?
Boy, it's a good cup of coffee, too.
Yeah, see, there you go.
So darn cold sitting in here without bowling.
I know.
Nice shot, Jimmy
Good
Shad.
spare there.
Well, you know the old saying, you can't make them, don't leave them.
There you go. We've talked about that. That's in, Tommy.
Came across that one a little, but he's still got a good swing. He looks a lot more solid to line, so that tells me that he's feeling so much better.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
know he, and actually using bowling shoes, because for a while he was just using a slide shoe and a sneaker.
Yep. Jimmy Shack, Schaumbacher, a little high, still trying to figure it out early.
Him and his wife and mom and so on, they raised turkeys this year.
Did they?
They had 5 turkeys.
Wow.
The 2 hens were, this is dressed weight, 25 and 28 pounds.
Woo-wee.
The 3 toms were 41 pounds. The first one dressed.
Holy turkey.
36 and a half, and then I don't know what the other one was, over 35.
Wow.
I mean, my God, you got to put it on the day before. And I think that's
absolutely.
what he told me he was doing. They were putting it in the oven the day before. You got to have a hell of a big oven to put a 41-pound turkey in there.
Boy, I'll say. Yeah, you ain't just opening the door and tossing it in there.
Yeah.
Well, shall we search around here, Marky, and see what's on other...
who's here.
I don't know where we're going to find things. Where are we at here?
Well, looks like Mark Leary.
Yeah, okay.
Mark and Mike Leary. Mike Leary is going to be up on lane 22.
Mike is, yeah.
Oh, Timmy Woodcock, second effort in the ditch.
Well,
He'll get there.
He's repeating shots well.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the same angle, too. I mean, they straighten right out.
He hit the same spot twice.
Yeah.
So when are we going to start these podcasts up, partner?
I don't know. That's your call.
I'd love to do them now that we got things up and running, like every other Sunday or something.
I'm available.
I'm thinking about doing the every other Sunday Howie's tournament. Be honest with you.
Oh, really? In the evening? That'd be
all
right.
I mean, I don't know how you feel about coming out at 7 o'clock, but
well, I don't care.
Give it an hour.
Not like I got to get up in the morning.
There you go.
You know, that retiring thing works sometimes for that.
My status has changed a little bit. Jared Joseph with a rocking 9-pin there.
Oh, on lane 20? Okay.
Yeah.
Jared just drilled that up, too, didn't he? Storm Intense?
Actually, I don't think he's thrown the Intense.
Oh, okay. He's throwing that Daredevil trick?
Yeah, he did throw it.
Trick Daredevil?
Yeah.
That
He drilled an Intense up Tuesday night, shot 794, and threw the worst shot of his life, the second ball in the 10th frame.
Yeah, for 800.
Admittedly so by him.
Yeah.
I'm not picking. But,
that's close. Must be just a little bit of an edge there, because that was close. I thought that was 10 for Paul Bryan. Of course, you can't see him on camera. He left the 4-pin. I thought he made a good shot.
Yeah, we're moving around, trying to get everybody early.
Okay, so we got Mike Leary up on lane 21.
Yeah, he's, I guess you call it a two-hander, huh?
Yeah, he's a two-hander. He's one of the first two-handers from this center, I think.
Yep.
Because we truly, as a rule, don't have that many here, I don't believe.
Holy mackerel, I got a guy down here on 11 and 12 going to make me move the camera. He's got the front 3 already.
Yeah, it's another one of your buddies. It's Bob Petrushak. He's been out on, he's bowled a few PBA 50 events.
Yeah, we had fun.
And you guys went out and bowled. Did he bowl the Open or did he bowl the other one?
He missed, what was first, the Masters? Yeah, he wasn't at the Masters. He bowled the Open.
And you shot 300 in the Open?
In the Masters.
In the Masters, okay. Yeah, Ray was lucky enough, and he threw it really good to shoot 300 in USBC 50
Masters.
50 Masters, and that's something they'll never take away from you.
Well, I can tell you what, I've had a number of 300s in my life, but none feels like that one.
Oh, I'll bet. That's on a big stage in the big house and the whole deal. And
yeah,
that was the stadium?
That was, no, that was actually at Sam's Town.
Oh, Sam's Town, in Vegas, right?
Yeah. Really didn't think about it. I started with 170 something and thinking, well, all right, I'm 30 under, 28 under, whatever. And wanted to throw a pretty good game to get even after 2, but there's 3 days of 8-game blocks.
Right.
I shoot 180 something, missed the spare in the 10th frame, so I was a little upset at myself. Just said, well, you know what? You got to have a big game. Let's get them all back in one game. And the next thing I know, it's time to get nerved up. There's Timmy Woodcock with a strike.
First mark?
Yeah, I think it is.
Tell you what, he's going to drive. He'll have his head in his hands for long.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he has to throw that all day, he'll be just crazy. There's a pretty good pitch by Tommy.
There you go. I'm going to
go down there on the front end.
Well, I know where camera 1 brings us back here. 2, there's nothing on it. Let's see what's on 3. Kind of down the other end of the house. We might see D'Angelo. Or Angelo, I'm so
That's
sorry.
Kevin
You're right.
Donovan. I can tell by the spare ball.
Yeah. And I don't know who else we might catch down there.
I don't. He's bowling with. I want to say Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. There's Anthony Evans. There's a kid out of Elmira, New York, Horseheads, New York.
Stone 9 there for him, too.
Threw it good. There goes a late 10 pin on 23. Don't know who's throwing it.
Ernie Brennan.
Okay. That's he's bowling with my son.
Tomorrow in the doubles, right?
Yeah. Actually, Jesse's coming up here on 24.
Tommy Humphrey with a double after that miss.
Oh, boy, Tommy Humphrey. Spares are a premium.
Yeah, Jess will be up on 24.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. I don't even have any idea what he's got in his hand. Looks like you play the middles are going to hook.
That one did.
Timmy's sailed by that 5 pin.
Yeah, he moved in, hit about 15. He missed it by 10 boards left.
Jesse's throwing the new Columbia Turret from right around the track area. Hit the pocket, scored. So,
Well, Petroshek, Bowling Bob started with the front 3 and then double pinochled.
did he really?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
all.
he did.
It
Yep.
looks like just all feel right now. They're just getting the hang of it.
I think so. Yep.
I don't see a lot of strikes going on here.
Me either. You know, there's a double here and there. Petroshek, like we said, had the front 3. Other than that,
Mike Russ, he started with a strike.
there's one of those funky-looking spare balls.
Yeah.
Bill Slack coming up here on lane 26. House bowler.
Oh, Bill Slack.
Yeah, he travels a little bit as well. Good player. He loves this hard stuff.
Oh, he does. He bowls in every one of those Sunday night tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Does he bowl in both of them?
The
Howies and
yeah,
the other
he
one?
tries to get here. It's tough every other tournament because there's stuff going on in other buildings, but he threw that one good.
Well, Charlie Millard's got the front 3 spare.
Does he? Yeah, he does.
Right here he'll be up on 26 here.
Uh-oh. Jared missed by a mile after that 7 pin.
Wow. That wasn't close. That's unusual for him. He's a really good spare player.
Yeah, he is.
Really good spare shooter.
Yep. Well, let's wander on down here, Marky. Whether he's seen this view or not.
That one we saw.
All right. Well, how about this one? There's one we haven't seen.
That's JR. He just whistled by it. JR Fleming from
Happy
Waverly.
Valley. Right now it's not too happy.
No, he just whistled by a 4-pin throwing a spare ball.
Yeah, he did. Here's the kid here, Sam McDonald, who bowled in the Junior Golds. Coming up on lane 14.
In the green, just showed up on your center. No, that's a 4-6.
Don't look good there.
Spares, I think, are going to be a premium tonight, Ray. I really do, the way it looks, and they're not getting any easier by any means.
That's for sure. That ball's in. Good enough for a Brooklyn. Here comes Mr. Petroshek. Love the shirt.
He's bowlified with motive, huh?
Motive, yeah. Bobby throws all the motive stuff. I think he was the first one in the house to start throwing motive stuff.
That was you, wasn't it?
No, I think Bobby started, to be honest with you.
Well, I think Paul Bryan might have been the first.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know, though. You might be right. I think Bob was before Paul.
Good shot there by Adam Murphy.
Adam Murphy's got a strike, 8-10 split, next 4.
The next 4, wow. We might have to take a wander down that way.
Yeah.
Timmy Woodcock coming up again.
He's searching right now.
He is searching bad.
If he didn't carry that Brooklyn strike, I'm not sure he'd have a mark
No,
yet. He's working hard, though. You can tell that the wheels are turning. He's really thinking about what to do next.
Yep.
And he's not giving up, like you said. He's got him laced up and he's throwing it at him. So
that's right. That's what it takes. Yeah.
Our super sub's going to be up here on 14, Ray. Mike Ross.
Mike Ross, yeah. He's our Thursday night super sub.
Yeah.
J.R. Fleming.
I better hurry.
Doing good there.
Oh, Tom makes a good shot.
Good shot there.
All right.
Well,
See Sam McDonald up.
Timmy giving it some room. Give up on it, and it almost made the corner. 2-5. A lot of games, Timmy.
This just looks really hard to me.
Yeah, yep. That's a 2-1 pretty flat pattern. Have to make shots. Oh, Mike Ross, he's doing our Thursday night team proud.
Yeah.
The ball looked pretty good. Well, on the back. And he knocked them all over.
Oh, yeah.
Julius
Dow.
Look at him go. He's happy.
I don't know him, Ray.
Yeah, I just done some ball work for him. He was one of them that I talked about last Sunday after the NFL league. He comes up, he says, I got a ball, needs a thumb moved a little bit. And I go, okay. He goes, I'm going to hang around, but you can't have it done. I go, yeah, I'll give it to you in an hour.
Wow. Now he bowls what's in the NFL?
NFL league, yeah.
Does he bowl Friday nights?
I am not sure, Marky.
I know he's good buddies with Leary's.
Yeah, he is.
As Eddie Myers leaving just a 6.
He's Marky. I might have to have a cup of that coffee just to get warmed up and woke up.
That's why I put this on. I sat there taking brackets, and it got a little cool. But if you're bowling, this is perfect.
Feels really good. Yep. J.R. Fleming, he knew it when he let it go.
Yeah, he leaves 3-9-10.
Bringing the best of the best.
I'll tell you what, these guys are really working hard.
Clean game, 190. You're being a top 4 or 5 by the looks of things.
Yeah, the first open Jimmy had there.
Yeah.
Jared's went strike, 3 single pins. The next 6 frames were all single pin hits.
Wow.
So that tells me he's close. Fleming made that spare.
Made that spare. Sure did, Marky. I don't know whether you folks can tell or not, but I'm yawning already.
Well, I got my nap in the chair, so I know you've been busy all day.
I guess that's a word for it.
Yeah. So how was your Thanksgiving?
Wonderful, Marky. Wonderful. Spent half the night in the bowling center, but.
What were you doing up here last night?
Yeah, Jesse had some equipment yet to get ready.
Oh, he had it done last night. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he tried to.
The center wasn't open, though, was it?
No, center was closed. Mo Pinnell out of Radical, and he works with Innovative, where we got the drill press. Give a class last week.
Right.
And I changed rolls on the ball just by pitches and stuff like that, which I'd been around the game a long time and knew about it but never experimented.
Right.
So Jesse comes home and I start telling him all this, so we plug a ball up. He puts his hand in a ball and looks at me and he goes, no way, no way. Well, he come up through it and increased his rev rate, lowered his track, and the next thing you know, he sends in a case of balls that he had coming from Missouri anyway, and we're plugging and drilling balls last night till 11 o'clock. They come in the day before, and so he's got them all changed over, seems to be happy with the fit.
Well, that's a good thing. Fit's important.
It is.
A guy like me, I'm strictly a field player. I mean, I'm a squeezer. Yeah. I'm a squeezer, too, so, you can get away with a little bit with me.
Right. And I didn't know Jesse hadn't been fit since his college days, and hell, he's 32, 33 years old now. So, some of you out there that, the ball feels good in my hand, and you haven't had it looked at in 4 or 5 years, 3 years, whether you get older, younger, or whatever, your hand changes.
Oh, yeah.
And I know, you get a 8 or 10 or 3 or 4 or 20 ball arsenal, it gets expensive to start changing things. But a comfortable fit, and the game now is no grip pressure.
I got that 1 ball arsenal.
Actually, I think you have 2.
Well, I have 2. That's just to even the bag out because it's a 3-ball roller.
Well,
I have a spare ball and I have my other one.
We put that Primal Fear in your hand.
I started. I've had 4 300s with that this year, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's. I didn't have a lot to do with it. I'll be honest with you. I asked. That's all I done.
You know me. I'm not much of a guy that moves a whole heck of a lot, especially on house. And there's, they laugh at me. Well, how far did you move, Mark? If I move a board a year, it's a big deal.
Mark either tucks or untucks his pinky. That's his move.
That's my move. Yeah.
All right, let's go back to camera 1 here, Marky. We'll watch Tommy Humphrey make a shot on lane 15.
Jimmy Shack bowling on 18.
Yeah, I think he's getting it figured out.
Too. Yeah.
That's a double for Jimmy. So he makes up for the miss that he had.
Yeah.
Right back on track.
Tim Woodcock has his first spare in the 9th frame. Second mark of the game. Hang on, Tommy.
Oh, caved at 7-9.
Shot ahead of that. He stuffed a 10-pin on that lane and missed it, which is unusual for Tom.
It is. So our good friend Dan Earl is in the hospital, Marky.
I understand it. I guess he was really fortunate, huh? 2 of them almost 100% black.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, he was.
Was he at the hospital when it happened?
I don't know that for sure. I know his daughter had mentioned that the hospital saved his life. I guess he was quite bad. So.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, I heard that Tuesday night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that in the bar.
Jimmy Shack's going to get to 200 here.
Yeah.
One miss. Catches this one. Good shape.
Adam Murphy's looking at 230 if he goes off the sheet.
Jimmy kind of slow hooking it. Throwing it well right now.
That was a real good shot. He's going to shoot 280 or 211.
211.
No, 220.
220. Yeah, 221 with a good count. 10. Not a good count. 220. 9.
Adam Murphy's looking at 60 and 70. It's 233 if he goes off. He hasn't made a spare yet, but he went strike, split, next 5. Oh, he almost got a kiss there. He's going to shoot 200 though.
Yeah, he is.
220. Jimmy's figured it out, I think.
I think he has. It looks it.
And Eddie Myers ain't bowling too bad. He just split in the 9th.
Yep.
Petroshak was throwing it real good on a 3-bagger. Just went 2-8-10.
Well, that's no fun.
No.
Jimmy's found a little hold area in the middle of the lane.
That's a really good shot. 220? That's a big game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. 221. Maybe, well, we don't know what's on the upper end of the house. That's a big game for sure.
Adam Murphy shoots 222. So I don't know if I don't know if Adam's in the jackpot or not. I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know if Jimmy is either.
Timmy's figuring it out.
Tim Woodcock finally got to 100.
That's an old Columbia Stingray. Kind of his go-to ball. Well, game 1 coming to a conclusion here, folks.
Well, we said Jimmy shot 221. Timmy can shoot 127.
Paulie Bryant can shoot here, yeah.
Yeah, Paulie can shoot what? 95, 83.
80, 90, 13?
13, yeah.
Timmy's trying to bounce it off the
edge. He darn near threw that one in the ditch.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Tim, if you happen to watch this later, congratulations on getting 100.
Ooh,
Tommy got a nice little break there, leaving just a 7.
Yep.
Boy, it's touchy in where he's playing.
That is for sure.
Boy, 2 single pin misses for Tom is like really unusual.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know if it registered the score. There it is.
117 there, so that's going to give him 45. He can shoot 75 off.
Yeah.
75, 205, right? Yeah. Hang on, Tom.
Woo. Hey, despair.
I think he was sweating that one a little.
40, 60, 90.
Yeah, 65,
90.
65, 95.
Yeah, yep.
53, 83, 13 for Paul Bryan.
Eddie Myers here throwing to despair on lane 14.
No, he made it.
Makes the spare.
Eddie was our last entry, as a matter of fact. He just got in right at the last minute. Yep.
Good for Eddie.
He decided he was going to bowl at the last minute.
Glad to see him out here, absolutely.
Yeah, Bob Petroshak had a tough game there. He's 3 in a row, split, 3 in a spare, 3 in a row, split. So
it's a good shot there, Tommy.
Yeah. More than likely by the end of the night, where he's playing will open up just enough, and that'll be high flush.
I think so. Yep, I agree with you, Mark. Good shot there for a 10-pin by Eddie, but it gets him to 200.
You shoot 200. 200.
201, nice game.
Well, you shoot 200 right now. You're in pretty good shape.
You absolutely are. Well, let's see how the wife's setup goes.
What'd you have?
Not terrible.
Bill Slack, 182.
Scores aren't bad. Scores are not high.
I had a couple shots where I kind of just didn't get into the spot. It's me.
Tommy's in the 190s. Keep myself right in the hunt here, Marky.
Hey, get out of the light. That glare's bothering the show.
That glare is bad, man.
Oh, yeah. If it's sweating, though, it'll stick.
Skipping 2, landing on 3.
Okay.
We're just going to keep you entertained here while the scores come up, folks.
Still waiting. Fleming's finishing 196 down there for Julius.
Yeah.
Petrashek, I think,
Good
hit the
game.
same 95.
You know why the police arrested the turkey? They suspected foul play.
Foul play.
We have a Paul Bryan joke. Do you know why the police arrested the turkey? They suspected foul play. 2 land 3. How do you do?
Update from my son. After a few 4-letter words.
Darn heck.
Pocket 710 in the 10th frame for 226.
Oh.
Could have had 230, 240 in
if he's
pocket
on-
710s.
If he's on anything going in, yeah, exactly. That's 240s.
Yeah. Yep.
We're going to find us a waitress and get a coffee. What do you want in yours?
Oh, 1 cream, 1 sugar, and a medium. Or, I don't think we even sell medium. How about a large coffee, 2 creams, 2 sugars?
That's the one I have.
Oh, I got to have a big one, Mark. I got a long night ahead of me.
Okay. Well, this will be 3 for me. I probably won't sleep till tomorrow. So just get on the air and you'll hear a snore, and that'll be me.
That'll be you? All right. Well, bright and early in the morning,
2 and
partner.
2.
Yeah, 2 and 2. You're going to step out a minute?
Yeah, I'll go get them.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to shut your mic off for you. Ouch, now he hurt his hand. The things he wouldn't do for me, I'm telling you. Don't get your feet tangled up. There you go. All right, so now I'm all alone in the booth. We're waiting for people to change lanes. Camera 1. Paulie Bryant's going to finish up the game here, going to shoot 2-teen. So we got 21, 22, 26 that I know of. This puts him at 213. That looked pretty good. So we got 3 20s and a 2-teen and a couple 2-0s. Looks like 2-0, 2, 3, somewhere around there is going to put you in the top 5 for so far. All right, wonderful. Your mic is off, so when you set back down in here, flip the switch up. And as promised, folks, we do have Mr. Angelo here in front of us, as long as I keep the camera here. Uh-oh, I hear him turning the mic on.
And Brad Angelo is the 2017 USBC All Events champion, I believe.
You may be right there.
I think so. I really do. And he also did well on the side events. I think that was what I saw. I'm pretty sure Red was.
Was he in the top 5 of the U.S. Open this year?
I don't know.
I know he had a good run.
Yeah, he did really well out there, but I'm almost positive that he was the USBC All Events champion.
Could
which
be.
is a big deal.
Could be. Yeah.
9 games on some really tough stuff out in South Point.
Absolutely. I should. You didn't switch? Well, then go ahead and play where you're at. If the other guys didn't switch, I'm not going to make you switch. Switch the arrows? He starts on something always? All right, I'm going to go grab my jacket.
Good idea. Ray's going to step out. It's a little cool here. We got the air on for the bowlers and the overheads, and it's a little cool if you're not bowling. So right now we're trying to decide if we're going to flip-flop to where we're at, what we're doing here. Looks to me like they're just going to let them go. Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just having our coffee delivered. Okay, in front of us we have Tom Sorcy and Brad Angelo. J.R. Fleming up here on the right-hand lane on lane 17. Local guy. big Penn State fan, him and his wife, Tanya, who's just recovering from knee surgery for the second time.
Hey, I'm back.
Ray's back, getting his jacket on. I'm telling him it's not bad if you're bowling, but if you're not bowling where we're sitting, it's a little cool.
Hey, look at there, Marky.
Yeah, that's Patty brought that to us, so.
Coffee's a good thing. As long as I don't spill it, it's a good thing.
Petroshak, Bob Petroshak, our local guy, bowling on 16, leaving at 210. Seems Bob's, the tough part with Bob, he's throwing a lot of strikes, but his misses seem to really just cost him a lot. And that's really a big deal on this kind of condition when it's only 4 games.
Yep.
Well, Brad Angelo just stuffed an 8
8-pin.
pin.
Good ball, good ball.
Oh, JR whiffs his 10
It's
pin.
a 10 pin.
This is real unusual for him.
Yeah, it's not like he's out of his element either. I mean,
No,
he's a
this
good
is-
player.
And not only that, this is his, regular house. I mean,
Yeah.
This is where he bowls. Well,
Yeah.
of course, he bowls in 3 spots. So he bowled at Crystal and Corning, and he's also bowling where he's originally from, which is Troy, Pennsylvania. He bowls over
Troyer,
at Terrace.
Yep. Well, Marky, we got a lot of stuff going on here this weekend.
Yeah, I'll say. Plus, tomorrow night you also got your karaoke, right?
Yeah, karaoke in the bar
with-
tonight. They're actually going to play aquapong in the bar.
Oh, that's right. Friday
yeah.
night's aquapong.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
And there'll be rock and bowl.
Rock
Oh,
and
yeah.
bowl tonight too.
Oh, yeah.
And you said you were just slammed during the day with open play.
Yeah, day after Thanksgiving. We were pleasantly surprised today.
That's great. I know you said you had to call in extra staff, and there was
Yeah.
so much going on.
Yep. So that's always a good thing.
Oh yeah. Anytime business is in the door, I guess you can't complain.
Absolutely correct.
Bowling business is, I guess we're all finding out in your case that tough business right now. So you take whatever you can get. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's I think in most areas, maybe there's a few areas it's looking up, but there, Bobby Petroshak with a good shot.
Just got to hope Bob's misses are better where he's only leaving 1 or 2 and there's not a red dot on him. I know it's getting close to Christmas, but we don't want ornaments on you don't want ornaments on your sheet now.
Absolutely.
You know.
Marky cleaning up my mess with my coffee here.
Not a problem.
As you can see in the monitor here, right in front of us, Comfort Inns and Suites, Host Hotel. Somebody coming in needs a room, thinks they're going to do well tomorrow and want a room because we're going to be probably 9 o'clock before we get done tomorrow night.
It's a long day for us, but it sure is a lot of fun. You know,
I enjoy it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know, I've always said I never met a microphone I didn't like.
There you go.
And the majority of these guys I know.
Yeah,
I'm bold
yeah.
with most of them. Some of the young ones not so much, but you
Right.
know, they just know that's the old guy from Waverly.
There you go. Yeah. Well, you've been around for
Ever.
since Hector was a pup.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know whether you folks heard Paulie Bryant's little story, but
I told him the turkey joke.
did you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
then you've heard it.
You never know with Paul what you're going to get.
He always has a story. Anthony Evans throwing it well down there on lane 13.
You said he's from Elmira, right? Corning?
Yeah, Horseheads
way?
Corning, that way someplace, yeah.
He's actually playing right between second and third arrow, playing pretty straight.
Yeah.
Brad Angelo.
Brad is, Bill Slack with a 3-bagger down there
I
now.
think Bill found something.
Yeah, with 180 or 90, he said the first game?
Yeah, 86, and he threw a couple he threw absolutely awful.
Yep.
Julius Dahl over here on the right lane, leaving a 9-pin on a pretty good hit. Maybe
Yep.
a tad high, but pretty good shot.
There we go, Mr. Petroshak on lane
Petroshak.
18.
Yeah, he's on the strike.
Yep. See how good or bad he throws it. We know what Brad's going to do. He always throws it good. Ooh.
Boy, you jinxed him there.
Yeah.
Usually the harder the shot, the better Brad bowls.
Absolutely.
Because he likes that tough stuff. Didn't he win the Bud Light Challenge, Ray?
I believe you're right, Marky.
So
that was the final.
Yeah, so he's had a pretty darn good year if he won the USBC singles plus the Bud Light Challenge, and that is one tough tournament. And he whiffs the 3-6.
Chop the spare.
Yep.
That's my favorite spare, Marky.
I know it. Anything with a 3-6 involved, you might better.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. And
push the reset button.
Mine's on the other side with that 2-4-5 mess.
Yeah. Bill Slack, same thing Petroshek done down there. Got a double 3-bagger and then double pinochle behind it.
Yep. You got to be really touchy if that's what's happening.
Wow.
Boy, JR jumped on that one, trying to play in a little bit.
Kevin Donovan. 6-7-10.
Stepped off on that. What happened on 15?
Yeah, probably got his attention. Charlie Millard carrying. He's on a 3-bagger down there now.
J.R. Fleming looking at his spare on the lane 17. He whiffed his. Oh, he made it that time, so that's good.
That's how it's done right there. Well, I don't know. Do we shop around here, Marky?
Yeah, let's go down on the other end and see what we're doing.
And see where we're at.
Yeah.
Kevin Donovan down there on 11 and 12, 13 and 14.
And then you'll see Charlie Millard come into the screen here on lane 11, working on a 3-bagger. Charlie's been bowling good of late.
Yeah, he has. He worked some things out of his game. Oh, that went high.
We got every time we talk about somebody, it goes all the crap for whatever reason. Brad misses, chops a 3-6. Charlie throws through the face, leaves just a 3.
Yeah.
So there's Kenny Graham, one of our sponsors.
One of our sponsors, absolutely.
From Ferrario, right?
Yeah.
Ferrario Chevy in Towanda. Kenny's some sort of big shot down there with Ferrario.
Yeah. Manager, some kind down there.
You have noticed, though, you watch all the good players, their spares they all throw hard stuff right at it. No hook, no nonsense. They take all the baloney out of it. They're not trying to hook the lane to make anything.
No guesswork. Bill Slack with a nice shot.
That's the issue. Same with Billy said the last game. He throws it good for 3 or 4 frames, and then he flips one, and it goes through the face and splits.
Yeah.
And that's what happened there. That one he threw real good.
Absolutely did.
Oh, Tom Sorcy with a little break there.
So it looks like your streaming's holding up this year, even with our old computer, Marky.
Yeah, that's good. And like I say, when you called me at the house, there was no feedback, no any of that, which last year we seemed to struggle with.
Yeah, we did.
A lot of it when we were doing the live stream at down to your office.
Yeah. That's a pretty good shot. He looked a little surprised.
He's waiting for, I think he was actually waiting for it to hook a little more, and it didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
He's playing pretty straight, though. He's almost playing the track. He's playing about, 11, 12, 13, somewhere in there.
With some surface on a bowling ball.
He's throwing Storm, isn't he, Ray?
Oh, yeah.
Is that Storm?
Storm and Roto Grip.
And Slacky just chops the 3-6 the other way. Gets just the 3.
Yeah, Anthony Evans, though, struck down there. He's double 9 spare strike, 9 spare strike. So he's got a possibility of running one out here. That's pretty good there.
Yeah, and I think that's the reaction he was looking for on the right lane.
I think
so.
so.
And it didn't finish as hard. He got a strike out of it. Don't get me wrong, but
I
think he was looking for a little more oomph. And then Charlie just goes 4-8-10 down there.
Yeah, looks it. Almost 4-9 for Anthony. Breaks it up. Leaves just a 4-pin.
He really gets around it at the bottom. Almost like a two-hander at the bottom. He hits it that hard.
That he does. Bobby Petroshek on lane 18. There's a carry.
That's got to be his miss. He can't miss in where
Yeah.
he's, he's leaving those. That's a pretty good pitch right there.
Looks really good.
See, what I think here is Sorcy and Brad are matched up pretty good, and I think they're trying to break it down the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Feeding off each other well, too. Yep. Yep.
they both look like they're similar ball. That Sherlock maybe, or
yeah, I believe that's what they are. They'll be tough tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, are they a doubles team?
I believe so, yes.
Charlie just rips a 9-pin down there.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Kevin Donovan. Nice young man out of Corning.
Yeah, he's also on Moto staff.
Moto staff, yeah.
That's a Forza SS, I believe.
Forza SS, is it?
I believe so.
And you surprised me Tuesday night throwing a radical. I was kind of totally in shock when you yanked that radical ball out.
You know, it's the new quick fix, and the way Mo designed the ball. If you drill it pin under, it's symmetrical. If you drill it pin over, it's asymmetrical. And if you were surprised Tuesday night, wait till this Tuesday night.
Oh my! What am I going to see? Another radical?
I have another radical all laid out. I don't know whether it's not having time to drill it or afraid to drill it the way I got it laid out, because it is supposed to be a beast.
Do you need it on this condition? House?
Not necessarily, but I want to start learning some new motions.
Okay.
And there's times in this house, unlike you, some people have to get deeper for the third game, and that corner doesn't want to kick out.
Right.
Now that quick fix seemed to do the job Tuesday night.
I thought so.
This radical katana.
Oh, that's right. You told me that's what it was, a katana.
Yeah, is supposed to do the same thing, maybe even a little better the way I have it laid out, because I've got it to go fairly long and then just that little bit of flip on the back.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to see just something experimenting with, trying to change looks. There's a few tournaments coming up. If I can stay halfway healthy, I'd like to give it another shot this year.
And you did well.
Well, I can't say I was happy per se, but I was satisfied.
And you were, for the most part, you were fairly competitive the whole time too, right?
Yeah, I made a couple runs and got in trouble when everybody gets real deep, and that's why I have to change a look. It's not that I'm not comfortable throwing it there. I never have enough ball in my hand.
Right. You usually ended up balling down.
I do, and that's when you start leaving those half tens and week sevens and what have you. And I found out through some of these drilling classes and talking to some people out there on the 50 tour, the idea when that happens is to ball up, not down.
That seems odd to me, but ball up with less surface?
Depending on the pattern, yes.
Yeah.
Get it down the lane. Good shot. Yeah, he carries too.
That's a 5-bagger.
Coming off his hand really well.
Starting to get some lined up here.
Donovan and it goes.
It fell over.
For his SS.
He's really pleased.
Big smile on his face down there.
Go Motive. Looks to me like they're almost playing a house shot.
I think after game one they've opened up a little bit.
They've opened up a lot.
Yeah.
These guys, these two we're watching here on 15 and 16 are playing basically the track.
Yeah.
They're playing. Yeah. I mean, if they get it out, they're getting enough to get it back to make it hit.
Yes.
Angelo's right with his feet.
And again, like ball up, he's got a powerful bowling ball in his hand.
Let's see where this ball hits when he lets go. Now he's okay. He
He'll
drifts a
go
little
that way.
bit though.
Yeah, that's in like 15.
15.
Got it to maybe 12, 10.
I don't know if it went. Yeah, 15 to probably 12. I think you're right. And they're both playing just about the same spot, it looks like to me. So they've broken it down between them, and the people who were there ahead of them didn't do that.
Yep. Donovan struck in the 10th frame. He's in the 200 pace now.
Yep. I really think they've opened up quite a bit here, Ray, because I know Brad does drift a little left, but him and Tom Sorcy are playing just about the same spot.
Yep.
At the break, anyway.
That looks really good as well.
Yep. I mean, he looks really comfortable.
He is. He is. You know, Teen 20, he's going to shoot 240 here with another strike in the 10th frame.
And he's going to lose to his partner on the right.
To his partner on the right, yeah. Oh, J.R. Fleming.
Big 9.
Kevin Donna finishes off strong.
That's a nice finish. You're going to shoot 230.
Oh, yeah.
3 strikes, 3 different looks.
I don't know whether he's making Motive look good or Motive's making him look good, but it's working.
Yeah, one or the other. Either way, it's working fine. Now
Absolutely.
he's making a ball change just to see what he's going to get.
Oh,
here.
yeah. What did he put in his hand? Boy.
That ball, Ray, goes. He's 40, 45 feet before that ball flips. Now he's going to change ball, see if he can get a different look.
That might be the lethal paranoia.
He better put it back in his lethal bag.
Yeah, yeah.
That didn't work very good there.
Yeah, 230 even though. Good second game. That's got to put him, I would guess, plus. I wouldn't guess he'd throw much under 170 the first game. He makes spares.
Did you finish this game? No 7-10 in the 10th, I heard, huh? Really?
Hey, we got numbers, folks.
Hey, all right.
We got numbers.
Okay.
Oh. That 226 that my son had with a pocket 7-10 in the 10th was leading after game 1.
Yeah, the top 5 after game 1 is Jesse Scrivens at 226, Mark Leary 225, Adam Murphy 222, and Jim Schombacher and Tom Sorcy with 221s.
Got to change a little bit here, folks. They got him figured out.
Yeah, Brad Angelo shot 248 that game. Angelo had 202 the first game.
So he's plus 50?
Yeah.
And gonna, good 10-pin there by Tommy.
All right. I'd also like to give a little shout-out to our tournament sponsors here.
There you go.
You can see the banners over each pair. They're all lane sponsors.
Yep, they are.
And we truly do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Kinsley Chiropractic, Jane's Floral and Gifts, NC Industries Antique Auto Parts, which is our friend Bob Petroshak.
It is.
Comfort Inns and Suites. Joey Tomasso, who also sponsors a few leagues here during the year.
He does.
Bishop's True Value down in Ulster.
Yep.
Fulmer Brothers Tire.
Yep.
Kenny Mayo Construction. Banana Curve Drive-In. Or Drive, yeah.
Diner.
Diner. I'll spit it out. It's one of them D words. Tomco Industry. Kenny Graham representing Ferrarios in Towanda.
Yep.
Jim's Marine. Animal World Vending. Nick's Landscaping, which is Nick Ball.
It is.
Legacy Motors, New in the Valley.
Yep.
Waverly Liquor and Wine. And Saw Valley USBC. And
Absolutely.
Also Jeff Lance.
Yes.
Sponsors us too. So we want to shout out a big thank you to all of you, and please, everyone that's in my voice range, please patronize our sponsors.
Absolutely.
Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So we really do appreciate all you folks at from Spotlight on Sports. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like the game has changed a little bit here, Marky. There's some numbers going on the board.
Yeah, that puts Jesse back to about even. He said he had 175. Angelo will go to he'll go plus 50.
I don't know what his partner's third a little bit is. Got to put him plus 40 or 50.
Sorcy will be 250. He'll be 239, but he'll be plus 50 also. So him and Brad are partners tomorrow. They could be a force to reckon with. But it looks to me like the pattern has really opened up, at least on this pair, right?
Yep. The pair in front of us has, for sure. But again, that may have something to do with the players that's playing it, too.
Well, that's true. Because Kevin Donovan shot, 230? Even.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're making spares, not getting themselves in trouble. So that's a lot of it, I think.
Correct. Yep.
we've seen a lot of guys throw a lot of strikes, but their mistakes are those red circles, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, you know, it's, you know, keep the ball in play. That's on tough stuff. I learned that well over the summer. Still can't do it, but I learned it well over the summer. Although the average in the league is up 10, 15 pins this year.
Oh, yeah. You're having a good year that way. You really are.
Yeah, it could be better, but
us old guys are having to hold those two teams up too, Ray. You know, on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
we got one lefty that's ahead of me in average on Thursdays.
On Thursday, I forgot. Yeah, my buddy Adam.
Your buddy Adam.
That's my doubles partner for the over-under.
I'm going to fix that, though. He's got a ball back in the pro shop he wants me to drill, and it ain't going to be pretty when I'm done. No, just kidding you, Adam. I hope you're listening.
Jesse starts with a strike.
Yeah, that's one of his new pieces of equipment. That's that new Storm Intense.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. He started with a Torrent, Columbia Torrent, and now got this Storm Intense in his hand. So we'll see. This is doubles partner here with him, Ernie Brennan.
Now that's the same place. He's playing it just where those two guys in heaven are playing.
We'll see if I can hit the right camera button. I believe we're on camera 1 for these guys. Here's Bobby Petroshak. Ernie will be coming up on lane 15 here shortly. The Petroshak's just finishing up game 2.
Right. Yeah, because there's 2 sets with 3 people.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of lag, but not a big deal here.
Julius going to shoot another 200 game here. Puts him right there, 200, 200. I mean, he's, you know. Yeah, he carried that one. 205.
Yeah.
Nice game for this stuff. Petroshak going to shoot 170. J.R. Fleming, 50, 80. He's got room for 200.
Bobby with 2 outs that game, both splits, and you know, no doubles, so he shoots $170.
Well, there you go. You get, you know, you keep it in play and make spares, and it's easy sitting on this side.
Well, it sure is.
But that's 200. You know. It's nice to see the house bowlers out supporting us a little bit, Marky.
That's true.
You know,
that's very true.
Most of the sponsors are right here from our area, obviously. So the guys come out and help support. The sponsors help support the bowling, and the bowlers help support the sponsors.
And that's the way it's got to be, because without it's got to go both ways. Otherwise, you don't. You know, we don't get sponsors, and they don't get business.
That's right. That's right.
So again, Comfort Inns and Suites was our main sponsor last year too, which really helped us. So Jesse's on a double right here in front of us, but he's playing just about. We've talked about this with a strong ball, playing, you know, just basically track.
Yep. And we worked on them pitches and grips, and he said for the first time in a long time, he's under 17 and a half, 18 miles an hour. We left here last night. He was 17-0. That last shot he threw was 16.63.
No, that would be Ernie. He's 18.19.
Oh, you are right.
Left lane.
Yep. And we got a balk.
I think he's stuck.
You got a Matt O'Grady sighting.
Yeah.
Not a sighting, but a following. I don't know what you want to call it.
My God. I've never seen anybody do that many times and not fall down and hurt himself or stick his thumb in it. But his thumb is so tight.
Oh, yeah.
He says if it doesn't feel right, he's got to stop.
Yep.
He stops right at the, right when at the point of impact when you got to let go.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, talk about loose arm swing. His arm was up through his body, and he still got the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Looks in a little.
Oh, it stayed there, though.
He might have found a little room. But again, he's playing that area.
18-8.
Recaps on the floor.
He threw that one real well.
Yeah, he did.
Like you said, he might have found it. But, again, I think these guys in front of him broke it down. And if these two can get lined up in the same spot, Jared started with a 3-bagger down there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 4-bagger.
Now,
Ernie got one right.
Yeah, you get it wide, it's going to stay there.
But again, that's, you know, I know it's only 7 count, but it's spare.
Yeah, it's makeable.
Keep it where you need to have it.
And that's what we're seeming to see quite a bit of. The misses are minimal to the right. Well, depending on what side you're playing, but a little right, and there's nothing.
Yep.
But they're not leaving the splits, and that's the biggie. And leaving stuff you can make.
Yep.
Slow down. All right, he made it.
Good spare. Jared down there after the front 5. We may have to switch cameras. He carries this baby. Oh.
4-6-10. And that's a miss, I think, probably the other way, right? Probably missed in, you know.
One of those announcer curses again, I guess.
Yep.
That's. I thought we got over that last year, Marky.
Well, I thought so because we did that with Tommy Sullivan shooting 300.
Yeah, yeah. Did we mention Arnold's in that
no, we did
list
not.
of sponsors? There's another one up there. Arnold's Excavating. He helped out this year. Animal World Vending, I believe, is also another one that.
Yeah, that's we had that on.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we did. We did do Animal World. I don't know if I
Okay,
had Arnold's on here or not.
Good. Don't know.
If it was on here, I said it. And we don't have him on camera either.
Holy mackerel. Somebody's, this game, I think you're right, Marky. Angelo and Sorcy kind of broke this pair down, and these two were lucky enough to be following them and know where they played, I guess. I don't know where they've done any scouting or not, but.
I didn't see either one of them down here, but boy, they both look really comfortable, him and Ernie. They look really good on this condition right now.
Yep, yep. Well, I'm not going to say it, but.
Then don't.
Okay. Just wait for the results, folks. Uh-oh, he broke the announcer's curse.
Well, you didn't say anything. That's why he broke the announcer's curse.
Well, you told me not to.
You done with that?
Yeah, I am. Thanks, Marky.
All right.
Getting rid of our coffee cups here. Got warmed up. Charlie Millard with a really good shot over there. Lane 18. Any big strings going on here?
No, Jared had the front 4 and then
broke off.
We have one in front of us.
Ernie's that going to make it? Nope.
Oh, stone head pin. I don't know what holds him up.
Can't believe he left the head pin on that
can't believe
shot.
you hit him that. You know, you throw them that well and they don't fall down. I don't get it.
Charlie got his Fig Jam shirt on tonight.
Yep.
He's rapping on it pretty good too.
Half 10. I see that seems to look a little different than this pair.
Just talking to one of the competitors here.
Hurry. Oh, my. Whiffs the head pin.
Ouch. Played the gutter the first game. Second game, he shoots 170-something. He said the gutter went bye-bye. So.
We watched the guys on 17 and 18 the first game throw it all over. Try to play the gutter, and it, had no idea where it was going.
Yep.
Jared got right back on.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. We'll watch.
It wasn't a good pitch, but they all fell down, so it doesn't matter how good they are. It's just, as long as they're all down, that's a good thing.
We'll watch Ernie, and then we'll watch Jesse again here. That's a pretty good shot. Ball wiggled.
I think he's playing. I don't know if he's got enough ball in his hand. We talked about that
There you
earlier.
go.
These guys that were ahead of him were playing in there and
with a big ball.
With a big ball and it hit. And that's where Jess is playing right now. He's playing in a little, about
with a
12,
big ball.
about 15 to 12, 15 to 10, and it's just whacking them.
Yep. Hey, we got Billy Slack up here on lane 17.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at with numbers. What did he have his first game? 190 something. Threw a really good there.
82, 81,
82,
somewhere in there. Yeah.
Billy says pretty good for a fat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, after game 2, numbers.
After game 2, Tom Sorcy is at 460, Brad Angelo at 450, Paul Bryan 432, Kevin Donovan 422, and Jesse Scribbins at 401.
So plus 1.
Yep, Jared's sitting in 6th. Jared Joseph at 398, so he had 217 a second game.
Yep. Now let's see what Jesse does here. He likes it. 4-pin, little weak.
Shaker 4 didn't quite flip. Not a bad pitch, though. It's not a split. That's the main thing.
Makeable.
So from 5th to 1st is about 59 pins. So the field from, I would say, 5th to 13th is within 30. So
anybody that's in the field's got a chance.
You know, Jared right now has got all but 1 through 7. So that's, you know, he can make a big jump here if he can continue to do what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Charlie with a nice 10-pin fall there on lane 18.
I think that's a 3-bagger too, Marky. Jesse makes the spare on 16. We'll make him watch him throw the shot on 15, and then we'll kind of search around a little bit.
Yeah.
Follow Angelo down there. Those 2 guys was leading here after 2, so we'll see if we can get on that into the house with the camera and see how they're faring this game.
Mark Leary shaking his head, threw it right through the face, and they all fell down.
Yeah.
As long as they fall down, doesn't matter.
Rather be lucky than good.
That's right.
You guys need more drinks? Are you guys good?
I'm good, Pat.
You good?
Yep, I'm good, Patty. Thank you. Charlie wheeling on 1. Well, we'll see what the young Scrivens can do here. That looks pretty good off his hand.
Oh.
The dog don't hunt.
Wow. Awful good shot.
I had a rabbit dog like that once, got rid of him.
Turned him into a house dog on that.
I did. Let's go on down the other end of the house, Marky.
They say Jared got another one, so he's 7 out of 8, which is really good. Yep, 4 in a row.
All right.
Next 3, he's throwing it well.
Let's kind of go down that way and see what he can do.
That's where he is right now. He's on lane 11, so he'll be coming in on the far left of your screen.
He's got them all but 1, and the 1 happened to be wide open. But
yeah. No, it's still 260 off the sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse made a spare.
Made us a 10-pin. Keep it in play, make the spares. Lane 11, here we go. All but 1 so far. Oh,
we got the curse working
well,
today.
I'm telling you. Marky, they're going to shoot us in this.
All right.
All right, we got Brad Angelo coming up on lane 21 or 2. I think 22, folks.
Yeah, he's on a 5-bagger right now.
Yeah, and he was, 9 spare 5-bagger, and he was the leader or second?
Second, yeah, he was 10 out. The guy he's bowling with is the leader.
Yeah, yep.
Which is his doubles partner, I believe, tomorrow.
Yeah. Boy, he don't miss.
Good. No.
Very simple game. Not that he doesn't work hard at it, don't get me wrong, but Bill Slack. I think he just realized he was on camera.
Not bad for a fat guy. That's what he always tells me.
Oh, yeah. Old fat guy.
Yeah, and Jared did make his spare, so that's good.
He did make his spare. Very nice.
He made that 310, so that's good. That better hook, Ernie.
All right,
Yeah,
Ernie made the spare.
Well, it wasn't a head pin, so he had a chance.
There you go. Angelo got a chance to throw a big game here.
That might be a little wide. Nope.
Nope, that ball made the corner. Wow. Charlie Millard going to get there. He sure did.
Charlie's sitting in, what, 7th? 8th? Yeah, he's sitting in 8th at 396, so definitely in the hunt. The way Angelo's going, somebody better put some heat on him, or they're going to have a heck of a time catching him right now. Of course, there's one more game after this, and he's not done yet.
The way he's going, they need to put the heat on him, and where he's been, he's felt the heat before.
Yeah, that's true. He's a national title winner.
So
he bowled here last year in our tournament, too, didn't he?
He did.
Ryan?
Yeah, he bowled a scratch. I think he won a scratch action last year, didn't he?
He did, as a matter of fact.
There you
You're
go.
right.
So continuing the good roll, huh?
Yeah. He's had a heck of a last year. Hold on, Charlie. A little soft and wheeled it.
Yep. I don't know, do you have any bracket action over there tonight, Marky?
Not a lot. Probably, there might be 10 brackets, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Uh-oh, that will not look good.
That was dead flush.
Flushed it, and I thought he got it in. That was
But I think he's found
Jesse.
I think he's found a little hold there.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
All right, Tom Sorsey left a 7-pin on that last shot. A little bit of a shaker. That's a big. Charlie just tugged on that one a little and it ran through the face. He's trying to slow hook it, which is not a bad idea on that pair on 17 and 18.
Right. But it's that.
But it's touch.
Yeah, a little bit of squeeze.
Yep.
Makes the ball hook. Jesse throws a good shot here, lane 15. He's not on camera, but doubled. Back on the string.
Yeah, he's throwing
Front
well.
5, 2 spares. Somebody handed him some cash.
Did you?
Jackpot game 1 with 220. Well, that would make sense. If you're the leader of the tournament, you probably had the high game the first game.
Was that the first game?
Yeah. Leader after 1, fifth after 2, Jesse.
Did your mother get her half? Hey, did your mom get her half?
Attaboy. Keep in a separate pocket. Make sure Dad gets a third. That looks pretty good, Ernie.
Went right through the face.
Oh,
Well, he
boy.
got away with just a 10-pin, though, so that's good.
Mr. Angelo is still running him out down there.
I didn't realize Mike Leary had the front 6.
Oh, where's he at, man?
Next to us.
Is he?
Yeah,
Well, that's how much we pay attention.
13-14.
Kevin Donovan on lane 20. Down on one knee and 8 pins. All right, I want to see Angelo, but
No, he's
just coming up on the approach. It's hard to swap when you got him on each end of the house that's striking.
Yeah, yeah.
See what happens here.
Jared's looking
Oh,
at
he carried that hit.
230. So Brad's got, what, sparing 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared's...
If I move that camera now, people's going to get upset.
Jared's got 211. Or is it 222? I can't see that far.
Larry missed a head pin. I'm glad I didn't change the camera. Yeah, 212. He can shoot 230. Spare in the 10th. Any count here is good.
So he had a nice game. He'll shoot 232. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Angelo up on an 8-bag. 7-bagger. 8-bagger. No, he's in the 9th frame. So
Yeah.
going up in the 10th, so sparing 8 in a row.
That looks really good. Jesse, that's got to pick up.
Oh,
Flushed
that
it.
stayed right there.
Wow.
No offense, but I'm afraid the way Angelo's bowling, just can go up the sheet and shoot 250 and be second.
I was going to say, you're going to win a jackpot at 250.
So Jared shot 232 that game, so that was good.
Well, that gets him into plus side of numbers, doesn't it?
And he was, yep, it does. So that'll put him, yep, Charlie just made the same shot on the left lane as he did before.
Yep. Then looks a little concerned.
Jared was 2 under, so that makes him plus 30 after 3.
It's a good score.
Yep.
Absolutely a good score. Banana Curve Diner, did we throw them in there, Marky?
Yes, we did. That I'm
okay.
sure of.
All right.
The only one I believe I missed was Arnold's, and we've apologized to Jerry about that.
We do. He's a tough cookie.
I see Island Bowling Supply. I have no
Yes.
idea what that is.
That's Mr. Steve Ferraro and Company. I met him in Albany. Started a warehouse island bowling supply.
Okay.
There on
Is he
Long
one of our
Island.
sponsors?
He is.
Okay.
I done a little business with him and asked him to sponsor, and 2 days later I got a check in the mail.
Beautiful.
So, one of those, good guys in bowling that, we support him, he supports us.
Okay, Jesse's going to shoot 268 with 10.
30, 68, yeah.
Angelo's going to shoot 290.
Yeah. How's it feel to shoot 268 and lose 30 pins?
Yeah, and lose ground. That's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Plus, he's second, not the leader, but in second.
Yeah.
But Jesse's throwing it really good. So's Brad. That's
That's a
good
ball
pitch, too.
change.
That was a real good change.
Ball change for a strike. Yeah, looks pretty good, he says. 268 and lose ground to the leader. Nice game.
Timmy, you're out there lacing them up. Doesn't matter
There you
what
go, kid.
Whatever you score, you score. But
We
at least
don't
you're
care.
out there. Doesn't
That's right.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Put them on, lace them up, and get what you can get, kid.
All been there.
Hasn't left my face, Remy. That's what matters.
That's for sure. Jimmy Woodcock standing here behind us looking scores over, and like he said, the smile hasn't left his face.
I'm going to make him number 1. I'll turn the
There you
paper
go.
upside
Turn the page
down.
upside down. He's got a big smile.
Now he's number 1.
All right. Unless there's someplace else I missed.
Yeah, Brad
I think we're going to have
Brad shot 290.
Angelo and Scrivens the top 2. Jared's got to be moving up there in the top, what, 4 now probably?
Well, it depends on what Donovan and these guys did. Angelo will definitely go to top. He will definitely go to the top.
Yeah, and the leader.
Good shot for an old fat guy again.
The leader on 22 doesn't look too pleased there in the 10th frame. He's going to be under 200, or is he?
Barely. He's got 200 right now. He's got 202 plus count. So he must have done. Oh, he had 248.10.
Yeah.
A little wide must be.
Doesn't take much. Almost. All right. Who are we going to watch, Marky?
I don't know.
Timmy was paired to the right to begin with, so we've watched this pair.
Well, that kid had 212.
There's Kevin Donovan.
That's going to put him at 72 over. Brad will be 140 over.
30, 50, 80, 90. Kevin Donovan's going to shoot 210 with a strike here. Looks like 217.
That would make him 39.
All right. Jared's
Brad,
what, 30?
30. Yep. Jesse's at 69.
And where does Tom go?
Tom's going to 72. He'll probably be in second.
All right.
Jesse's going to be a couple pins under that. And I don't know.
So we got 1, 2, 3,
Paul
4
Bryant.
pretty well figured out.
Paul Bryant's the only one I don't know. See, now the show got that one in a better spot.
He did. And he's in the middle of the lane a little more.
Right, because if he gets it short, it goes through the face. And that's what happened the last 2 shots when he split.
Yep.
Jimmy better hurry.
He can get to 220. Charlie can get to 220 with a good pitch here. Well, Marky, we only got 1 game to go, but so far I've thoroughly enjoyed being back on the air with you.
Me too. I really do enjoy this. It's nice to see all these players too. I mean, you got quite a eclectic mix here of who you've got.
Old and young.
Yep. Charlie's a half 9 pin there. Pretty
Half
good pitch.
9, good pitch. Was a really good pitch.
Now Anthony Evans is got to be in there somewhere close. Oh, maybe. I can find it. Oh, he had 147 after that 220 start.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh. That stung a little, huh?
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, we want to move back maybe to the middle, or so we can see these with Woodcock and Jimmy Shack.
Sure, we can take a look down there. There's Charlie coming off his 2-team game. 214, yeah. Now we can watch Timmy's move to the middle of the lane as well.
I don't know what he had in the 3rd game. We'll be getting scores here shortly.
Won't be long. That's what the monkey said when he got his tail caught in the lawnmower.
That's right.
Won't be long now. Oh, Mark Leary with a fast 8, 4-7.
Going to shoot 150.
Well,
Mike, his boy, shot 219. That's a double for Tim Woodcock, 2 spares, the way he started.
oh, yeah.
So
Bill Slack finishing up here on 18.
on a double.
Big shot here.
And a good 10 pin.
Is that half ton?
He's going to shoot 2-0?
Yeah, 60.
It'll be 99,
80,
218 maybe.
Yeah. There you go.
218 with a spare.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not on camera. You folks will catch me yawning again. Billy Slack with a spare.
Still a good game. 1 bad pitch in there. He leaves the super washout.
Yeah, worst part of this, Angelo finishing down there on the other end of the house, and I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up with the score. He's a little out of camera range.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see the hit, but I don't know if we can see the scoreboard. And get down there on that end.
I can't even read it that far, so that leaves me out.
Yeah, well. Jimmy's still circling the middle of the lane. 3-6-10, he's on a double, too.
Well,
He's back talking to himself.
Well, it looks to me like they're giving us a run and score, so 482 for Tim Woodcock with 36 pins, and Jimmy's at 555 with 27 pins. So that much more. Oh, I know. It's all about how much angle. Every time you missed over here, you slowed it. It was that much too slow, and the ball would circle and right through here every time. You watch the rest of these guys that are
On every pair.
really. These guys that have been on this pair,
That's,
this pair here,
yeah.
third arrow down in, going
Playing-
from 15 to 10, track.
Playing
bang,
the track 17,
bang,
18
bang.
miles an hour, and the ball's just tipping on the back. Yeah. Right, right.
Oh,
All right.
all right, so we get,
I think they're all back up bowling again.
I think so. Paulie Bryan with one in the ditch.
Well, he likes to play that extreme wide.
Maybe his hat got in his eyes.
Well,
Nah.
the sun didn't.
Well, no, as a skid lid, he shouldn't have anything to do with
There you
sun
go.
in his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, Marky.
Quit your yawning.
Ah, I hope it's not contagious for your sake, buddy.
No. I got my nap in the chair today, so I was good.
Yeah.
After my turkey coma yesterday.
Turkey coma.
Yeah, I'm the only guy I know who's going to take my turkey out of the oven and I throw my back out, so go figure. I know
Well,
I'm getting old. My left shoulder bothers me. I got gout in my right foot, and my back's bothering me.
I,
so-
I got to tell you, you made out better than my wife. She went to take the turkey out of the oven. I don't know what happened. I was half sick. She was a little upset at me because she asked me to do something during the middle of the day there before we ate. And I just told her, I go, I'm sick. I'm not moving. About an hour later, she went to take the turkey out of the oven, and the grease went all on the floor, caught a little bit on her hand.
oh, boy.
So then I felt like what comes out of the other end of a dog. But all in all, the dinner was good.
Well, that's the main thing. And Jess was home. So
Jess
that
was home
good.
with the 2 grandkids. My little 1-year-old granddaughter ate anything and everything that we put in front of her.
Beautiful. Was
And
Jeremy down?
Jeremy was down.
Good. Did your mom come over?
Yeah, Mom come over.
Good.
I wished I had a camera to show you folks that little girl when she put a devil leg in her mouth. The eyes crossed, the come out, and she went right back for another bite.
No kid.
Yeah, matter of fact, later at night we got another devil egg out. She sucked all the egg out of the middle of the egg, all the egg yolk. So
When I was a kid, that's all I ever liked was the yolk part.
Yeah.
I didn't want any part of the white. Now it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Jared Joseph's starting with a nice double. Throw them both real good.
where's he at?
Right next
19,
to us here.
17 and 18.
17 and 18.
All right,
Yep, coming off a 2:30 game.
all right. On down there, I see Jesse. I don't see a score, but Jesse works hard at his game. Like I say, we went through a lot of grip changes this week. We were here every night till midnight for like 4 nights in a row. And he's really good about it. He thanked me 100 times. Never offered to pay me anything, but he thanked me 100 times.
Well, you know. You'll get your payment. Checks in the mail.
Yeah. Bringing the granddaughters home for Thanksgiving was
Yeah.
payment enough, I guess.
Rumor has it that you guys had your Christmas, unbeknownst to you, with Jesse being home.
Well, we're supposed to, but tonight's a little busy. Tomorrow's busy all day, and he flies back out on Sunday, so I don't know what
Checks
we're-
in the mail.
And I'm supposed to be down to Chaco's at 10 in the morning on Sunday,
On Sunday?
so yeah.
That's pretty much the end of that.
Ay, ay, ay. We were supposed to have a birthday party, and if I say this too loud on the air, I might get in trouble from in-laws and outlaws, but we got all the cupcakes and everything in the house. My granddaughter's birthday, the 5-year-old, Peyton, was on the 9th, and we were going to celebrate it when she was home. Well, guess what? Cupcakes haven't been opened yet.
Well, That's not necessarily a good thing, but she won't be upset with it, I'm sure.
Well, I felt really bad. We've made every birthday, and then with the bowling center venture and this tournament coming up, and then the pro shop.
And the pro shop's gone just crazy, from what I understand.
Marky, I always said I wanted to be in the pro shop business, and we put out there we're going to buy a machine, and all of a sudden you couldn't see the front counter.
Yeah.
I'm getting bowling balls in here 3 and 4 a day. And by the end of the day, there's 2 or 3 left. They're going out the door like crazy. We even had some used balls that we learning how to do the plug work. Set them up on a counter and they're gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I saw that Game Breaker 2 that you guys resurfaced.
On that Haas machine?
Yeah, that was amazing.
You know, it was kind of an experiment. Young man was around here. He's had the ball in his trunk of his car for like a year. And we told him to go get it. And we said, you know, if it's not in bad enough shape, roll it in the parking lot, kind of picking on him. He did. He rolled it up and down the parking lot 4 or 5 times. If you could see, that bowling ball looks brand new.
Well, that's what it looked like on Facebook when you guys posted it. It looked amazing to me.
So that's, you know, somebody looking for resurface on a bowling ball, we can get her done for you. Here's Jared Joseph now in the front 2. Front 3 or 4. He was on the front 3. He's got her going.
He's throwing it really good, and he has been.
He has. Yeah, 794 in league the other night.
Yep.
I kind of want to look down there and see how Jesse and Ernie's doing, but, well, Jared's not up. Let's see if we can get down that way.
Jesse's got all but 1.
All right, here's Anthony Evans.
They're on that end.
That's on that end. So we got to catch the middle someplace.
Yeah, Jesse's 4 out of 5.
11 and 12. That looks like, there you go. See, not that I know where the camera is, but I can find it.
Yep.
It might be an out of range on 17. He slid that pin over.
Nope,
going to pick it up.
And I did get some good news last night.
Did you?
I got a text from my son that they had 17 down in my daughter-in-law's farm.
Uh-huh.
They had 17. But the good news is I found out they're all coming home for after Christmas. They're coming from the 30th of December to the 5th of January. They're going to be home. So get to see my son, daughter-in-law, and the grandkids.
Nice.
You know, Riley, my grandson, and Kayla and Emma, my twin granddaughters, plus my son Matt and his wife Melissa. So that'll be nice. First thing he says, you know, he says maybe we can go chuck the rock. I said, well, that won't be a problem.
There you go.
He said the girls are strong enough to do that now. So.
Good, good.
So we'll probably come up here. The last time we did that monster thing where the girls bowled and with the thing up, and then they. You know, each shot gives them a monster, part of the monster.
Yep.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's something that we have here and probably don't utilize enough through the Best X games. You can knock down castles and bow and arrow shoot and build monsters. The birthday parties have fun with it.
Yeah, that was a five frame deal, and that was really. And then they printed them out, whatever their monsters look like, and that was really a cool thing.
And I think they can, if they take their picture on the settee area, they can put their face on the monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now Jesse down here just rocked the 10-pin. Messenger come all the way across, and the dog still hasn't learned to hunt. He hit it and wiggled it, but he didn't knock it over. Yeah, I don't know whether he likes that or not. Yeah, he struck. So Jesse continuing his ways. Oh, Jared. A little bit of high flush and 4-10.
As soon as he got in about 2 boards for him.
Yep.
And and see, there's what's really sucks. He didn't make a bad shot.
No, not a bit.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yep.
And then you get stung with that split. That's what's, if you'll notice, that's what's happening to these guys from shooting a really, really big number.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Jared's very good at this. I mean, he's a good player.
Well, as suspected, I tried to get down to the other end of the house to see what Angelo, and I can get down to lane 29 and 30 with the ball going down, but I can't get the scores. So we may have to adjust that camera in the morning, Marky. But
well, I'm going to tell you what. Looks to me like he's got spare 5 in a row if he's up on 28, and he is.
Okay. So it looks like halfway through game 4, I think we have a winner. And I may be going out on a limb here, but
Well, he's got 4 or 5 in a row here too, Ray.
yeah,
This
and
game's
he's got to be in the lead by 50.
somewhere around there, yeah. Jared's making a nice run. Jesse's making a nice run.
Oh, Jared,
Oh,
yeah.
he got a kiss there.
Yeah, he did.
That's a
Jared
good thing,
kicked
though.
one off the wall.
He got a poor break the last shot, and he got a good break
Good
that
break
shot.
there,
Look
yep.
out, Jimmy. Oh, he made it.
Yep.
That's your favorite spare, too, that 3.610.
Oh, don't go there, buddy. You know how I said I was having a good year?
That's part of your bad year?
Well, I haven't improved on the spare percentage on that, but it's still not, you know, when I, uh-oh, that's out the window. Jesse, 210s.
Not a good thing.
No.
I got to believe Jesse's either in second or third or fourth, I would guess.
Yeah.
And Jared moved up considerably with that 230.
Yep. Jesse just wasn't aggressive through that. I mean, I got him on camera and could see when he let go of it, that ball was never going to make the corner. Mike Leary carrying one off the wall down there. Well, let's see if he lives by the adage. If you can't make him, don't leave him.
He didn't.
And that would be an 8 out.
No, not a good thing.
Not a bit.
8-1.
Yep.
Ernie's
gives
bowling,
him
Ernie's
one.
bowling pretty good. What's he got? 66 through 8. He can
Jesse's
shoot
got
220.
what, 66.
Yeah, he can shoot 220 off the sheet. 226.
Going to need every stick
Yeah, I believe
just
that.
to stay in the hunt.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, I don't know here, Marky. It's the players that score and continue to score. The ones that struggle and looks like continues to struggle.
I agree. I mean, I really think this pattern is smoothed out. I think it's very playable now.
Yes.
I just think you got to be in the right part of the lane to do it, though.
Okay, scores after 3. I don't have my glasses on, but I'm going to make a stab at this. Brad Angelo, 740 after 3. Tom Source, 672. Jesse Scriven, 669. Paul Bryant, 648. And right now the cash number, Kevin Donovan, 637. J.R. Fleming, 632, just out. Jared Joseph, 630. Charlie Millard, 610. So, you know, there's 3 of them there, 4 of them there that could jumble this up pretty good, Marky, on the end.
Yeah, I agree. This is, hey, Timmy Woodcock almost had a double. Almost, Tim.
Every
Throw
pin
it-
in the back row, he
Throw it
says.
better. That's all I
Jimmy
can.
Shack, 192. Mike Ross, Tim Woodcock, Eddie Myers.
Ernie.
Is that an 8-pin, 9-pin? I believe that's a 9-pin.
Yeah, that's a 9-pin. He was on, what, 4 in a row?
Yeah. Here's Jesse. Told you he had to have every stick.
Well, I'm going to tell you what.
Hey, he kicked that 10-pin out.
Looks to me like Angelo opened about in the 8th frame.
Well,
I see a red thing, but I don't know if it's an open.
yeah, but he's got, what, 40, 50, 60, 70 pin lead?
Yeah,
Jared Joseph.
pretty good hot shot. Attaboy.
All right.
Good shot.
Made a good shot there, coming back strong.
86-16. He can shoot 240 off the sheet.
He could.
Tommy Humber's got a nice game going. Open 3, spare 3. Adam Murphy up here in front of us.
Yeah.
Mike Leary on lane 20.
Looked like the ball hung on his hand a little bit. Managed
Last-
to keep it under control.
Last 2 shots that's happened for him.
All right, here comes Jesse's second shot in the 10th frame and needs this one if he's going to stay in third.
That's close.
Maybe. Yeah, he was happy with it.
26. So
Winners take all.
I think they're all fighting for second, Ray.
I think they are too.
You know.
Yep. Where is Jared's just out, right?
Yeah, Jared is at 30. 37's in the money.
I don't know what Tom had down there, whether Jesse can go around Tom. Probably
Yes.
not. He can?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he's got.
Okay.
Looks like he's got at least one open. I can't see that far, to be honest. Jesse punched out.
He struck out. What's that give him, 230?
26.
226. 26 with a split, he'll take that, I guess.
Yep, and that'll get him to
Trying to get over here to see Mr. Humphreys.
790.
There's Angelo on the 10-pin. I could get that far.
795.
12 and 13. All right, Mr. Humphreys here.
Tommy's throwing it well.
Tommy's, he's got to be right around the number, huh?
Boy, he made a good shot there.
Wow,
Jared made a
Stone.
real good shot. Really good shot. Especially after coming off that pitch, a couple shots ahead of that, leaving a 410 on a really bad break.
All right, Tommy Humphrey on a four-bagger here. Going to make a move. Throwing a good.
98-20, he's going to shoot 250.
That's a ball change.
Well, he's at 240 right now. He gets this one, he goes to 250, so.
Yeah. I don't know if it gets him enough, but hang on there. Good spare, Jared.
76, 96. He's down to, he's in the 220s now.
Yeah.
He needs all three in the 10th.
To move up. I don't know what JR's got, but Mr. Angelo a winning effort here this afternoon or this evening.
Yeah, I don't think there's any issue there whatsoever.
No.
So Tommy's going to shoot 240.
Yeah.
Jared needs three here. I think it would. I'm not sure. I don't know where Kevin Donovan is, and I don't know. Well, Paul Bryan's right here.
Yeah,
Paul's got 3 outs in this game.
3 outs, but he's working on a double now. Uh-oh.
Oh, and Jared washed out.
That's first shot in the 10th frame.
Yeah. That's the worst shot I've seen Jared make in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's been throwing it well.
He really has.
Really well. And then drilling that new one like he threw it on Tuesday.
Yeah, that ball's incredible.
Yeah, that intense is really.
That storm intense is
really nice off his hand. He's throwing
sure
it well.
is.
Paul Bryan's not out of this yet.
No, he can still get to the number.
He can shoot 200. But he's got to have all of them in the 10th. There's one.
There's the first one. Oh, Jared threw everything over there.
201. That's too bad. He threw it better than that.
Yeah, he did. That was a better game than 201 right there. That was better than 201.
Is he bowling tomorrow?
Yeah. Bowling Greg Fish tomorrow.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He
At
is.
Elmira.
Yep. Paulie Bryant coming up here on lane 14. Big shot for Paul here.
He really needs this one to keep him in the hunt.
He sure does.
201 might be enough to hold him where he is. I don't know about the other guys where they're at.
Yeah, I don't know where Kevin finished. He's up down there on the other end of the house. We'll see this shot. All right, let's see if I can get the right camera. That would not be it. There's Kevin Donovan.
He's got his head in his hands. That's not necessarily a good.
Is that the first shot in the 10th frame?
Maybe. Might be the 9th. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the 9th. No, it's the 8th.
Oh, it's only the 8th.
Oh, he's okay, though.
He's in good shape.
He's clean with a double and a turkey, so.
Yeah, so he's probably going to go around Paulie.
203 won't hurt Paul, though.
No.
With 3 outs, he'll definitely take it.
Yep.
He'd trade his right arm right now for Tommy's score at 240.
Absolutely. Kevin Donovan is, what Jesse have, 240? 20.
226. Jesse at 226.
Kevin's got room for.
Yeah, but he's 30 pins behind him.
60, 80.
Paulie finished real well. Paul finished with 203. That's a really good comeback.
220, so Kevin cannot go around Jesse?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Well, where can he shoot?
If he's 30 ahead, I think he can get to
66, 96, 226 for him, right?
that
86,
gives him
86, 16, 246.
246, and he's 30 behind, so he's going to be 10 short.
Yeah, he's going to be 10 short there to get around Jesse.
Oh, no, oh, he kicked the deuce forward. So, Brad Angelo, I don't know what Tommy Source had either.
I don't either. I got to believe that he was, I don't know if he had, I'm guessing he had 200.
Okay.
But I think maybe Jess could have got around him.
And if Kevin goes off the sheet, then he's only 10 behind Jesse, which would put him around Tom as well, right?
Right.
I would guess. So, it looks like Brad, Jesse, Kevin, Paul.
Well, it depends on what Source had. Source has, that's the biggie.
Right,
Or
right.
Source had.
Yep. Well, Marky, we're getting towards the end here tonight.
Yeah.
Don't know how many viewers we had. And I don't want to say we don't care. We'd like a lot more, obviously.
Yep.
But, and I know we've been off the air for 10, 11 months, 9 months.
Yeah, we take the summer off. It's like bowling. When we take the summer off, we kind of lose track of everybody, and they lose track of us.
Yeah.
But if we get back to the every other week kind of stuff, maybe we, and we can also get back to putting the scores up so we know what everybody had weekly and that kind of stuff, so we can give you the.
I have a few new phone numbers to make phone calls to as well, Marky.
The week, yeah, that's right.
Get some people in here on the phone calls.
Yeah, and we had a really good time with the phone calls last year. We had some really good players that, and you had a nice interview with Doug Kent.
Yes, yes. I've got some interviews from the Ryan Schaefer, Michelle Schaefer scholarship tournament.
Right, they're not up yet. I know that.
I've been, I apologize for that, folks.
No, you've been so busy.
A couple of new endeavors, and it's.
He was retired, and all at once he had to buy a half of a business to go back to work.
Well, I really enjoyed the golfing time we had together. Just wasn't enough.
I think we're going to play again Tuesday, if my back will allow it. We'll
they call you the big dog. Right now I'm going to call you the dirty dog. Kevin Donovan with a really good shot there, left the 10-pin. It keeps him from moving up. Yeah, he may go around Paulie, but.
What's he going to have? He's got, 184, 204, 220? I think that's a 4 or a 6.
Yeah,
I can't tell. 220 with a spare and a good fill.
460, 80, 20. You shoot 26.
Yeah. So it really comes down to what Fleming.
Yeah.
Well, Jared had 2-0.
2-0.
He's not going to go around anybody. He's just going to miss the cut, and that's going to be unfortunate because he really did throw the ball better than he scored.
He sure did.
And it's like I said, we talked earlier. That one errant shot that he missed by a board, maybe two.
Yep.
And he ends up with a 410 for a left-hander. And it could have been just a 4, it could have been just a 10.
Looks like the middle's breaking down there for.
Yeah, Kevin's going to shoot 220. Got to believe. Yeah, Fleming and those guys are all the way down. I don't think we can.
Yeah.
We can see what's there, but we can't tell scores.
Yeah, can't see the scores.
But again, I think we should give a shout out one more time to our sponsors, Ray.
Yeah, there you go.
Just to make sure that they know we're trying to pay attention with them. And
plug them where we can.
We sure do appreciate all their help.
Sure do. This is kind of a signing off, but we'll be back with you about 8:30 tomorrow morning, folks. So.
Yeah, and I want to start with Arnold's Excavation because I really think we missed Jerry the first time around.
Yeah.
So a big shout out to Jerry. He bowls with us on Tuesday, local Hall of Fame member. Chris Kinsley, Chiropractic. James Floral and Gifts. I have a guy with a hat on standing next to me. That'd be Paul Bryan.
This jokester.
NC Industries and Auto Parts. Bob Petroshak, owner-operator. Comfort Suites and Inns. Tomassos Golf Course. Bishop's True Value. Fulmer Brothers. Ken Mayo Construction. Banana Curve Diner.
Hey, you got it, Marky. You got it.
Tomco Industries. Ken Graham representing Ferrario in Towanda. Jim's Marine. Animal World Vending. Nick's Landscaping, Nick Ball here in the Valley, Legacy Motors, Waverly Liquor and Wine, Saw Valley USBC, and Jeff Lance. We'd like to thank everyone. And Island Bowling Supply.
There you go. There's one we got.
Okay, so we'd like to thank everybody. We're not signing off.
Always Pizza and Subs banners up here too, Marky.
Oh, yeah. We can't forget our buddy Donnie Howard.
How about Jim's Marine and Travel? Jim's RV Center. We got them?
We had Jim's, yep.
Okay.
Our buddy Denny Sullivan works up there, plays golf with us on Tuesdays.
He does. He does.
So it's a nice eclectic group here we've got, too. So we really thank all our sponsors, and we're hoping that all you bowlers and who's ever listening out there will really patronize them, because without them we wouldn't have all this going on. So we really do appreciate it. Now we're just waiting for everyone to finish up.
Yeah, just waiting for numbers to come in. We're going to entertain you here for a few minutes. The lanes are shut down, but we will stay live here, folks, for a few minutes till we get the final numbers in.
We're pretty much believing that Brad Angelo's your winner.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of anybody going around him. He threw the ball really well through 4 big games. well, 3 big games and a 220. I think he started with 210.
Yeah, he went 2-0, 240, 290.
There you go. That helps.
Yeah.
So we'll stay with you a few minutes here, folks. Talk a little bit about whatever Marky wants to talk about.
Well, don't get old.
Well,
a little late for that, but
we're going to get there eventually.
Oh, you spoke of Donnie or Howie's Pizza and Subs.
Yeah.
Want to shout out to Donnie. He just turned 57.
He did.
Yep.
2 days ago?
A couple days ago, he turned 57.
So he's part of that old fat guy
yeah,
club?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the leader of that club right now, at least on Thursday anyway.
Well, for the age part of it.
Yeah.
I think I got the fat part of it taken care of.
We got, other than Adam, we're all kind of over 55. We got Davey Madigan, who's your age.
Yeah.
And you and I at 60, and Donnie at 57, and Adam's probably, 35 maybe?
Yeah. And we got the old guy syndrome this year. We've had 4 or 5 nights that, like 650's been the low for the team.
Yeah.
And couldn't beat a dead horse.
Exactly. Can't beat anybody. My gosh. 2 weeks ago, last Thursday, we had 3 guys over 7, 650.
Yeah.
And 110.
Yeah. Well.
That's all right.
As Bill Slack would say, there's some pretty good bowlers in this house.
Yeah, and actually we won the league the year before. But we were holding up the bottom there the last couple of weeks. There was a fist fight between us and the second-place team from last year.
Yeah.
And that would be Bill Slack's team.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
And the deal was, if they wanted to take it from us, it was going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And
they won.
They won, yeah.
Again. Well, Marky, we're quickly approaching the holidays.
Yeah, we just got done with Thanksgiving yesterday, which was nice. Nice to see everybody. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving out there.
Today they call Black Friday. Hope everybody survived.
I didn't even go out of the house till I came up here, to be honest with you, because I thought, you know what, there's too many people.
Yeah.
I know a couple years ago we were at someone's house, and they said, well, dinner's done. We got to go do our shopping. At 5 o'clock at night, they were – I just don't get it.
Crazy.
I understand the great deals and the whole bit, but anymore you can get that same deal online without even having to fight them. Fire up your credit card and away you go. I talked to a girl I graduated high school with. She said there was almost a fist fight over a $10 pancake griddle last night in Walmart. They were so happy. They knocked over 2 rows of them. They were that big in a hurry to get one.
No kidding.
So,
well, speaking of Black Friday special, Marky, as my wheels are turning here.
This scares me. I don't know what he's going to say, folks.
If somebody can text my phone, if you know my phone number, and I'll even give it to you, 607-742-9340. Kind of a test to see how many is out there listening. I got a couple bowling balls in the shop. They're black for Black Friday. If you are a track fan or a motive fan.
One must be a Paradox.
One is the new Paradox that was not yet released to distributors, but not yet technically to the public. I have 2 of them. They're both 15 pounds. I have 2 Lethal Paranoias, both 15 pounds. Somebody wants to shoot me a text message. Standard price in the pro shops around $180. I will sell that to you with a text message for $165 completely drilled.
That's a good deal. If you guys are looking for a new ball coming Christmas time.
There you go.
A Track Paradox or a Lethal Paranoia from Motive, which is another one that was just released. Or isn't that
correct?
Ready for the
22nd or 25th of
November.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're all done. We're just waiting on final scores.
Waiting scores. So if my phone goes off, somebody's got themselves a deal. Now, there's only 2 available from each ball, so don't shoot me 15 text messages. I'll take the first 1 or 2 in. And all don't fight over it to get there.
Your phone's not blowing up yet.
Well, the light hasn't went off, so I think that's bad news for whoever was watching. I'm expecting somebody from the bowling center to call, to be honest with you.
I would have thought usually R.J. Cook's one of our
watchers.
Maybe he didn't know we were going to be on tonight either.
Well, that could be. one of our sponsors may be out there. Who knows? Maybe I can get a hold of Island Bowling Supply and sell them a bowling ball back.
There you go. Maybe we ought to, maybe I know tonight you'll post it on Facebook, the winners and so on, and also put on there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we're going to be on the air tomorrow.
Yes.
For probably most of the day.
Yeah, right straight through to the finals. There will be a small delay for re-oiling.
You're going to, yeah, that makes sense.
Oil in between squads, so
right.
everybody is in.
8:30 the first squad. What's the second squad? 12:30.
I believe it's 12:30 or 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We dressed the lanes today. We went through and completely stripped the house to try to take the house memory out of the lane, and then went through and oiled and stripped again. So they've been double stripped. So the shot that they bowled on this evening was Sphinx. And based on the scores, it'll either be Sphinx or Alcatraz in the morning.
Okay, is Alcatraz a 2-to-1, a flatter pattern?
And actually, I think is either 3 or 4 to 1. It is the pattern we bowled on last year.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So that's something to keep in mind. Whether it helps or hurts you, I don't know. The guys that bowled well on it's tickled to death. The guys that didn't, I hope I didn't shoot myself in the foot.
Our last year's champions coming back? Which was Fury and... No, that doesn't sound right. Ferraro.
Yes,
Ferraro.
that was Steve's nephew, John, I believe.
Yep,
Ferraro.
Yep.
And I have not heard from him that I know of. The wife took most of the entries, so they may be coming. I don't know.
Okay.
There is room for some walk-in, so if you're thinking about, come on up. There's room on both squads.
Okay, we're officially finished. The guys on 29 and 30 are done.
Done.
So as soon as the scores come in, I'm sure that Danny and whoever will bring the scores to us. And
yeah. So we'll put you right here in front, folks. As you see, there's other sponsors in the building that get some of our digitals. Ferrario's up there, as a matter of fact. These are full-time advertisements from the bowling center. And you're certainly more than welcome to...
Tom's Hardware and Feed, who does all our plates and plaques
for
the association.
Call the bowling center. We'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to you about advertising in our bowling center. These things are on 12, 16 hours a day.
Yeah, when they're open.
So, whenever the building's open, these monitors are running. So that's another opportunity for you. And then, of course, when we do our tournaments here, and we're going to be doing these podcasts on Sunday nights. Excuse me. So, there's a chance for you to get some pretty cheap advertising dollars.
Yeah, and I mean, for what you pay for the overheads right here, that your banners.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really a good investment, and you're getting plugs the whole time. And we did it when we did our podcast last year. Every week, we would give a shout out at least once or twice to all the sponsors that had anything to do with us. And it's important. It's important to us to make sure that you folks know that we're taking the time to get back to you and make sure that you get some value for your dollar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we make sure we try to talk to everyone that comes in about our sponsors. They're on our blanks and all that kind of stuff, so it's a big deal.
Right.
So there's one of the ugliest old guys I know who just turned 74, and that would be Tom Schonbacher. Tom getting a new ball, or for Tara?
Okay, Marky.
Here they go. We'll give you the top 5.
Numbers are in. Top 5. Not a shocker here. Brad Angelo. First place, 973.
173 over.
173 over.
For
Jesse
4.
Scrivens did jump into second. 895. Tom Source third. 876. Kevin Donovan did go around Paul Bryant at 863. And Paul Bryant comes in at 849. That's your top 5. Within 4 pins.
Charlie Millard just missed with 845.
J.R. Fleming just 12 or 15 behind that.
And Jared just barely out, too, with 8:30.
With 8:30, yeah. I mean,
And he threw the ball better than he scored, too.
yeah, pretty good field. So locals that was in here, Bobby Petrashek, 13th out of 22. That's right in the middle, close to. Mike Leary, 12th, good representation. Mark, he had 700, 730. So
it's not easy, folks. This is a
No.
tough shot.
no, it's not easy a bit.
Brad Angelo kind of made it look easy, but
Well, Brett
Still.
Angelo makes anything look easy for the
That's
most
true.
part.
tougher the shot, the better he is. He's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Marky, what do you think?
I think we call it a night, Ray, and we'll start this again tomorrow.
Well, I see my phone didn't blow up, and I knew I said it was for Black Friday. I'll even give you a few minutes in the morning, 8:30. I'll extend it till 9:30 in the morning.
There you go.
So that offer is good. Remind me, I did say 165, did I not?
Yep, you did.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do for you in the morning, so you got all night to think about it. No rush. You don't have to fight the crowds. 165 drilled out the door, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, Marky?
Okay, I guess we're going to say thank you for everyone who watched, and we appreciate you. And to all our sponsors, again, thank you from Spotlight on Sports and Events. And Ray?
I guess we're out, huh?
Yes, we're out.
Okay.
Good night.
We'll see you in the morning, folks.